Late-night television has seen its fair share of disasters caught on camera. From brutal roast-style takedowns to painfully silent interviews, some moments made even the host squirm in their chair. They might have aired just once, but viewers never forgot them. Let's look back at the most unforgettable late-night show moments that still spark conversation today. Jack Black's pants fall off on The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. On The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon, Jack bursts out holding a guitar, strutting down the steps. He looks fired up.
Hosting Saturday Night Live this weekend, please welcome the one, the only, Jack Black!
He moves through the audience, still shredding the guitar. He reaches the stage, jams with the band like he owns the place. Jimmy greets him with a hug, and suddenly Jack's pants just slide to his ankles. Jack yanks them back up, strikes a victory pose, and the audience is still going wild. Jimmy smashes the guitar on his desk, while Jack cracks a joke about not wearing a belt.
Oh my goodness! That is Jack Black! That's how you make an entrance!
Brooke Shields gives Fallon a hair lesson. Jimmy Fallon was mid-interview when Brooke Shields suddenly leaned forward with a mischievous look. She clearly had a plan for his hair. She pulled out her own product and began working it in, saying he needed to start right at the roots.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Oh, you do have some product in there already. So you do this, right? You do it at the...
At first, Jimmy froze, not sure what to do, but he let her keep going while the audience laughed.
root, and then you
Oh, I can feel the
do
acid.
this. Okay, now.
Then he burst into a big grin, laughing as she kept massaging his head.
How you feeling, man? Oh my God! Penny Chesney!
It became too funny for him, and he leaned over the desk, still laughing hard.
Woo, breathe
Yeah,
in.
this feels really good. Yeah, Brooke Shields, everybody.
Catching his breath, he held up her new book for the cheering crowd.
Brooke Shields is not allowed to get old. It's available now. More to that show after the break. Stick around, everybody.
Emma Stone turns couch into therapy. Jimmy Fallon's show took a funny turn when Emma Stone suddenly decided she might lie down mid-interview.
I was backing up here and I really thought I was going to lay down on this couch.
Yeah,
And now I kind of want to lay down.
She stood up and headed for the couch, joking it would feel like therapy as she stretched out.
Okay.
Try it, give it a shot. It's pretty cool.
It'll be like therapy.
Pretty comfy there.
But I can.
I feel like a
Can I do it
therapist.
where I just don't?
Jimmy played along, pretending to be her therapist and asking about bad dreams.
All right.
How long has you been having these talks?
Emma laughed and said it had been a couple of weeks, keeping the joke going.
I don't know. A couple of weeks.
Emma
Jimmy tried to turn serious, but both broke into more laughter.
I need to talk to you about the real stuff here. The real.
Did I just flash the camera?
We have kind of an.
Finally, Emma sat back up, still giggling, while Jimmy moved the chat back to the show.
For the show. Trust me, there's a lot of. We're already. The ratings are crazy.
Beth Bears accidentally grabs Kat's boob. While talking about old TV shows, Beth Bears and Kat Dennings laughed together on Conan's couch as Conan kept a straight face.
Friends, come over. You would have had to have Saved by the Bell on. I could not have watched DuckTales.
Conan's sandwich joke had everyone cracking up, and the playful mood stayed high.
I just realized I could just be over here making a sandwich at this point. I wish I had these.
Then, in the middle of the laughs, Beth leaned over and accidentally grabbed Kat's boob.
I can think of.
Oh, my
Call that guy over there.
Conan.
Why don't you call that guy?
Conan immediately stopped, eyes wide, and shouted for the team to roll that back.
What? Roll that back. I didn't see that.
The slow-motion replay came on, and the audience went wild. Conan jumped up in victory, arms raised, enjoying the absurd and hilarious moment. The talking pug surprised David Letterman had a guest with a pug named Odie, and the big claim was that this dog could talk. Letterman told Paul they had a talking dog, and Paul instantly doubted it with a grin.
We have apparently here, Paul, a talking dog.
Get out. There's no such thing.
There's no such thing as
Can't
a talking
be. That's that old joke.
He asked the owner straight out if her dog really talks, and she nodded with a confident smile.
Odie actually talks?
Yes.
Letterman wanted to know what the dog would say, and the owner said it was "I love you."
All right, here we go. And what will Odie say?
He says, I love you.
All right, Odie will
The owner leaned in, saying the words over and over, trying to get Odie going.
say I love you. Here.
Odie, I love you. I love you.
Finally, the pug let out howls that actually sounded like "I love you," and the crowd went wild.
I love you. Odie, I love you.
Drew's wild birthday surprise for Letterman. In 1995, a young Drew Barrymore turned David Letterman's birthday into a moment no one in that studio would forget. She leaned in and asked if she could give him a little birthday dance.
Would you like me to do a dance for you?
Before he could react, she was suddenly standing on his desk.
Oh my God.
She danced playfully, even flashing a small tattoo on her back. Then, in a quick, unexpected move, she lifted her shirt toward him. Letterman froze for a second, his face red and his smile growing. She hopped down, laughing, and he kissed her hand in thanks.
My goodness.
Kevin Hart runs from a snake. On a morning show set, Kevin Hart and Ice Cube were in for an animal surprise they weren't expecting. Kevin walked with the host toward a table, already looking a bit unsure.
That's how people get killed. That's how people die. See that people?
The wildlife guest smiled, saying she had some Aussie animals to show.
So this is the lovely Jess from Wild Animal Encounter.
Kevin stepped back nervously when the bag was unzipped.
Yeah, right? Okay, so I just need to be back a little bit because y'all don't want this language.
A lizard came out first, making Kevin yelp while Ice Cube stayed calm.
I just developed a little. Oh, Cube is something in there, brother.
Then came the big snake, sending Kevin running off set.
Cube! Back up from that one, brother. Back up.
Ice Cube held the snake like it was nothing, while Kevin hid and shouted jokes from a distance.
I'm not touching that thing. I can see it.
Kaufman slapped Liv on Letterman. In 1982, late-night TV turned chaotic when wrestler Jerry Lawler suddenly stood up and approached Andy Kaufman, who sat wearing a neck brace.
We're going to pause here for station identification and get the hoses out here.
Lawler landed a loud slap that knocked Kaufman to the floor, leaving the crowd gasping and clapping at the same time. Kaufman stormed off but came back, yelling furiously while pacing near the stage exit.
I am sick and tired of this.
Hi there.
Letterman tried to stay calm, but Kaufman kept shouting at Lawler with pure rage in his voice.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, Andy Kaufman is here, sort of, and Jerry.
He grabbed a mug and hurled its contents toward Lawler in a final outburst.
Jerry Lawler is also here, and there's some nights I wish Tom were here, but that's not the case.
Security surrounded Kaufman as he was led out, still screaming, while the audience buzzed from the wild scene.
You're my friend. I will sue you for everything you have. I will sue your. You're a.
Lady Gaga's stage fall with a fan. At her Vegas show, Lady Gaga brought a fan on stage for a moment that turned out way more dramatic than planned. She jumped into his arms as the crowd cheered. He bounced with her, but stepped too close to the edge. They both fell into the crowd, shocking everyone. Security rushed in as she quickly stood back up, smiling. Conan and Rebecca's wild on-air game night. On a classic late-night episode, things got very interesting. Rebecca told Conan about a drinking game called Kissing Quarters that she invented to entertain her crew.
Made up was it was called Kissing Quarters, and we'd play quarters, and every time we'd get the quarter in, you got to make
Get the quarter in the bottle,
in the bottle or in the glass. You got to make any two people at the table kiss each other.
She then taught everyone a game called Suck and Blow.
Like me to teach you how to play Suck and Blow?
Let's see. Let's see. Yes!
Getting ready, Conan jokingly showed he came prepared. He pulled out a huge stack of napkins for the potentially messy game.
Yeah, I brought a lot because I heard this might happen.
Rebecca made the first move. She successfully passed the napkin to a very focused Conan, who got it on his first try.
Yeah, so,
The game continued around the couch. Conan passed the napkin to Andy, who then passed it back over to Rebecca. After a playful kiss, the game ended in chaos. Conan celebrated his win with a wild victory lap around the entire set. Momoa's dangerous late-night stunt. On Jimmy Kimmel Live, Jason Momoa showed off axe-throwing skills. Jimmy joked about his beer, but Jason claimed it actually made his aim better.
You should be concerned I don't have one in my hand when I'm throwing it.
Really? Would it calm you down if you had one?
I'm a better shot when I have one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
To calm everyone's nerves, Jimmy jokingly sent his sidekick Guillermo to grab a Guinness for the giant actor, just to be safe.
Okay, all right. Guillermo, maybe you better go get him a Guinness real quick, just so we don't kill anybody here. Because I know this is a pregnant woman in the front row.
With a fresh beer in hand, Jason grabbed his tomahawks. He warned Guillermo to stay back as he prepared to throw.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. No, Guillermo, I think it's better that you're on this side.
After a few wild misses that had the audience gasping, Jason finally got into his groove and landed a powerful shot.
What if it...
Then it was Jimmy's turn. With some quick advice from Jason, the host surprisingly landed a perfect throw right on the board.
Just do it straight.
Not wanting to be shown up, Jason then unleashed a final powerful throw, hitting the bullseye dead center and showing everyone how it's done. Kim Kardashian's emotional robbery story. During one of David Letterman's most serious interviews, Kim Kardashian shared a deeply personal memory about a terrifying night in Paris. Letterman asked if the robbers were dressed as police. Kim said they wore masks.
Now, the robbers are dressed as policemen. Is that what I infer here?
Policemen with masks.
She explained there were two men bringing the concierge upstairs at gunpoint.
How many were in the room with you?
Two.
Just the two?
But they brought in the concierge from downstairs, handcuffed, with a gun up to him.
Kim remembered them shouting for her ring while she sat frozen in fear.
So they were yelling at me in French. And I just sat up and they kept on saying, the ring, the ring.
She described handing over the ring, wearing only a robe, trying not to break down.
And I was just so startled. I was like, you know, what? Like, it didn't compute to me for a minute. And then the guy goes, the ring. And I had put it up by the side of my bed. So I handed him my ring. And then he grabbed me, and I was wearing a robe, and I wasn't wearing anything under it.
Her voice shook when she spoke about thinking she might be assaulted.
It's fine. The makeup is fine.
Okay. And he grabbed me and pulled me towards him. But I wasn't wearing anything underneath. So I was like, okay, this is like the time I'm gonna get raped. Like, just deal, like, it's gonna happen.
Finally, she told Letterman how she feared her kids would lose their mother.
And then I saw him have a gun out to me, and I was like, okay, this is it. and I just kept on thinking about Courtney. I kept on thinking she's gonna come home and I'm gonna be dead in the room and she's gonna be traumatized for the rest of her life if she sees me.
Bobcat Goldthwait sets Jay's couch on fire. In one of the most chaotic Tonight Show moments, Bobcat Goldthwait turned a friendly interview into complete mayhem. Bobcat joked about past stunts while Jay listened with a smile.
Paramount sucks on the back of his show, and then I smashed a couple TV sets, and I don't know, I don't want to be rude, Jay, but that's whatever.
He stood up, claiming it was sweeps week, looking restless and fidgety.
No, I know I have to go nuts. It sweeps, and and I don't know what to do because I don't really feel that nuts.
Right.
Well, I thought,
Then, without warning, he grabbed lighter fluid and sprayed the couch.
and I thought, well, what if I don't know. What if I set his furniture on fire?
No, don't set that on fire.
Jay tried to stop him, but flames erupted across the seat.
Don't set that on fire. Now you have to sit in this.
The audience roared as Jay doused it with water and a fire extinguisher.
In that chair. You know, Jay, I'm no stranger to sitting in gas.
Finally, Bobcat ran off stage, tripping as Jay shook his head in disbelief.
Sit down in that chair. Now where's he going now?
Dakota's gap story turns into laughs on The Tonight Show. Jimmy brought up Dakota's missing tooth gap, which instantly made her laugh nervously.
Talk to you about something, because there's been some headlines about you last couple days. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's really...
He flashed headlines about fans upset over it while she shook her head.
Well, your fans are upset because apparently everyone's broke.
Dakota joked that the gap closed on its own, pretending to feel sad about it.
My orthodontist, she decided that it would be a good idea to take it off and see if my jaw sort of expanded. And
She tapped Jimmy's fake tooth, making a sound that shocked them both.
Cool.
I broke this tooth. This one's fake.
Let me feel it.
It's not gonna feel different. It feels like a tooth.
Then, Dakota teased about using George Clooney's name to get dinner reservations.
That's your new thing?
Yeah, because before it would just slide right through.
They cracked up when she stumbled over a tricky medical word.
Then where do we go? Back to the drawing board.
because we're going to do it in a really holistic, sort of like osteopathic.
Then Jimmy asked if she once booked tables under George Clooney's name.
Don't even talk to me about this. Hey, I have a story I want to bring up, and I don't know if you want to talk about it, but...
She admitted it worked every time, even as a teen who never met him.
Yeah.
You used to call up and say, you have a table for George Clooney.
Yeah.
Cher's hilarious reunion with Letterman. During Late Show with David Letterman, Cher walked on stage to huge applause and an even bigger smile from Dave. She stepped forward in her stylish white jacket and hugged him warmly. Dave kept holding her hand while telling her how good she looked.
Look at how nice you look there. Me and Cher.
The audience stood, clapping loudly as Cher beamed.
What happens when you have a TV show?
She began saying there was something she had wanted to clear up for years.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, you look fantastic. You look
Thank
lovely.
you.
Thank you for being here.
Cher reminded him she once called him an asshole nearly 3 decades ago. After a sweet hug and kiss, she ended by playfully repeating the same word.
Now,
When Andy Dick crossed the line. On Jimmy Kimmel Live, Ivanka Trump sat beside Andy Dick while Jimmy chatted from behind his desk. Ivanka spoke about a business topic before glancing behind her with mild concern.
You know, a short period of time in a serious business context. I have no idea.
Andy leaned forward, reaching toward her leg, prompting Jimmy to stop him.
You don't play up the glitter on your legs. Oh, you don't.
Andy, don't please.
Ivanka let out a surprised reaction as Jimmy warned Andy about her father.
Don't touch Ivanka.
Oh, wait, did I say I was single and then I had a...
Things calmed slightly while Ivanka mentioned her father had asked Jimmy to protect her.
I think my father made you promise to defend my honor. And this is before you knew Andy would be...
Jimmy joked her father wouldn't have allowed her on if he knew Andy was there.
Be on it with me.
He never would have allowed you to come here if he'd known Andy was here.
Finally, Jimmy reminded Andy he had promised to behave.
Andy, you promised you would behave yourself.
Bruce Willis proves a point. Stephen Colbert was chatting with Bruce Willis about action movies when the topic of doing his own stunts came up.
Bench rest. I know. Okay, but you don't do it anymore, I assume.
Oh, no, I still do it. I still do it. I have
You're,
to do it.
you're 60 years old.
60 years old.
You're 60 years old.
This year.
I find.
Colbert joked about Bruce's age, making the audience laugh while still looking doubtful.
And that hard to believe that you still do your own stunts.
No, I feel that I would let people down if I didn't do my own stunts.
Okay, so.
Without warning, Bruce stood up and told Stephen this was now a problem.
Don't believe it, huh?
No, I do not.
Well, now you're in trouble. Nah, that's a problem.
Moments later, they were mock fighting, tossing playful punches across the desk.
It's already begun.
Colbert grabbed a wooden chair and broke it over Bruce's back, getting loud cheers.
You look tired, Bruce. Let me get you a chair.
Then Bruce grabbed a guitar and smashed it over Colbert in pure comedy style. The battle ended with both lying on the floor, Bruce admitting he doesn't really do his own stunts.
Look, you clearly do your own stunts, and I'm sorry for doubting you.
I gotta be honest with you, Steven.
What?
Sofia Vergara slaps Jimmy Kimmel on US TV. Things got spicy when Sofia Vergara opened the mean tweets bit by reading a ruthless jab about Jimmy.
I find Kimmel to be the most smug, unlikable host in the late night.
She kept the heat going with another sharp line that had the audience in stitches.
Late night. I don't see how anyone can stand to watch him.
Jimmy fired back, reading one aimed at her looks, while Sofia acted stunned and clutched her jaw.
As a man jaw. LOL, it's just something that annoys.
The insults escalated when Sofia read a censored card that had everyone howling.
Jimmy Kimmel is a
Her deadpan delivery of an outrageous final line pushed the laughter even higher.
funny at all. Sometimes his existence made me want to kill him, literally.
Jimmy's last jab made Sofia burst out laughing before walking off with a fiery comeback.
These are from the internet.
For sure bigger than yours.
Nathan Lane's Emmy Grudge Turns Wild Things kicked off with Jimmy Fallon welcoming Matthew Broderick and Nathan Lane, but Nathan was glued to his phone. Jimmy checked if all was fine.
This is unbelievable to have you guys here.
Nathan answered with sarcastic charm, making Jimmy shift in his chair.
Nathan, are you okay, buddy?
The Emmy loss topic came up, and Nathan's playful bitterness had the audience roaring.
I'm fine. Was it you got the new iPhone?
No, it's not the new iPhone. I can't.
When Jimmy tried to lighten things, Nathan's mock resentment only grew.
I won. Oh, that's right. I won the Emmy this year for.
Yes, that's right. You won the Emmy. Yes.
A fake fight broke out, with Matthew stepping in like a peacekeeper.
Take him seriously.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Calm down.
Oh, yeah. When do we play beer pong?
Just as things seemed calm, Nathan lunged again, sending laughter soaring.
So don't take it so seriously. Let's all make friends, huh? Shake hands, maybe? You want to shake hands? Come on.
We've seen tension, laughter, and moments that went completely off script. Tell us in the comments which one made you cringe or laugh the hardest. And don't forget to subscribe so you're here for our next video full of unbelievable TV moments.